taste of wisdom.
Let me just play it again.
A spoon does not know the taste of soup, nor a learned fool the taste of wisdom.
I like this outfit, but I don't have any of the
Settle is 6, 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 76. This is about loving yourself and not beating yourself up for what you've done wrong in the past. Let's go.
This life that you have been given, this life that you are temporarily holding on to, this life that has been just given to you for only temporary reasons, has more meaning than you can ever imagine. Your life is your life, and you have the right to live it the best way you can.
Door can't open today, look out. I'm gonna come back and take the hinges off. You've got to have that kind of courage, that type of determination.
Yes, sir.
If you want to make it happen, it's you. That you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen.
Listen to me, you want to be a rap artist, right? You want to go to the NFL. You want to go to the NBA, right? You want to go to...
It's so our grandmothers, and we don't even know our grandmothers. They gonna make the days harder. I hear them coming, I'ma shake the cage harder. It's like
If it's a new mentality, start today. If it's a fresh conversation, if it's a powerful life-giving strategy, whatever it is that's going to take you forward, start now. Start now. Don't push this thing off to tomorrow, because lives are on the line. When people wait to fulfill, when people wait to manifest, when people wait and they push it off, it can cost the lives of so many people, the overall quality of life that many people walk in, because you are a life-giving agent of change in the arena of life. It is time for you to show up the best version of yourself. Lives are on the line. At the end of your life, you need to be able to look up to heaven and have won some small victory for humanity, because you becoming everything you've been destined to become is going to impact somebody's life. And so when we don't do this, when we push it off, when we procrastinate, somebody's life is being negatively impacted, and that first life is yours.
So what I want you to do is think about something you want for you, that's real for you, that's important for you, that will give your life some special meaning and power.
Don't wait for something to happen. You make it happen. You make it happen for a reason. And take full responsibility and control of this thing we call life.
Yes, sir.
That's so funny. Can you hear me now? So what it is that, look. So the thing is, I thought it came back because I got all green lights on my screen. So as I'm sitting here talking, I'm seeing green lights. But when I read the comment, I'm like, all right, I fixed it. I got the green lights back. But just so happened, technology always has its own plans. Can you hear me now? Type in the chat if you can hear me now. Yeah, technology has its own plan. So let me get rid of this. That's so funny. All of that for nothing, huh? All of that for nothing. And I was still on mute. Anyway, let's get to some motivation for today. This is Fun Fact Friday. Save this if you never saved an episode of Expansion Pack. That's all I said. For the day. Hey, 30 tiny habits. Let's see what this do. Instead of having somebody talk at us, let's see what this one feel like. Here we go. All right, let's go.
What to do first. Now I plan everything the night before, so my brain already knows the plan when I wake up. No confusion, no chaos. Just a clear path to start taking action right away. Habit number 5, write one sentence of gratitude. Every morning, I write down something I'm thankful for. Sometimes it's something big, like a great opportunity, and sometimes it's small, like enjoying a warm shower. Doing this every day trains your brain to focus on what's good in your life instead of just what's missing, and it sets a positive tone for the day. Habit number 6, read 10 pages a day. Books are like time machines.
Hey.
Every page you read lets you download someone else's lifetime of wisdom in just minutes. 10 pages might not seem like a lot, but do it every day, and that's over 3,600 pages in a year. That's about 15 books, all from a habit that takes less than 15 minutes a day.
Can you hear me
Small
now?
steps like this can give you knowledge and perspective
reading 10
far
pages
beyond
a
your
day.
years. Habit number 7, meditate for 5 minutes. I used to think meditation was just sitting still and doing nothing, but over the time, I realized it's not about emptying your mind. It's about training it. Just 5 minutes of stillness every morning can calm hours of mental chaos, helping you start the day with focus and peace. Habit number 8, write down your biggest goal every day. Don't put it on a vision board that just collects dust. So, write it on paper every morning. When you rewrite your goal daily, it stays alive in your mind. And over the time, your brain starts believing that achieving it is inevitable. This simple habit keeps you focused and motivated every single day. Habit number 9, use positive affirmations. I used to laugh at the idea of talking to myself in the mirror. It felt awkward and fake, but over time, it started to change the way I think. The more I said positive things to myself, the more I believed them. Now I don't wait for motivation. I create it by speaking it.
That's right. That's
Habit number 10, reflect on one win before you go to sleep. This habit changed everything for me. For years, I used to end my day thinking about everything I didn't do. Now I focus on what I did do, even if it's something small. That tiny shift turns feelings of guilt into gratitude and helps me end the day on a positive note. Habit number 11, use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Like reply to that message and throw away that wrapper and send that email. This one simple habit has completely destroyed my procrastination and keeps small tasks from piling up. Habit number 12, set 3 micro goals every morning. Not 10, not 20. Just 3 small, clear goals that push you forward. Finishing them gives you a sense of accomplishment and momentum. And momentum is more powerful than motivation. It keeps you moving every single day. Habit number 13, use timers when working. I started using the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of focused work, then 5 minutes of rest. It's simple,
That's funny,
but it trains your brain to concentrate deeply in short bursts. Before I knew it, I was completing tasks I've been putting off for weeks, and my productivity skyrocketed. Habit number 14, cut 1 digital distraction each week. I didn't quit social media all at once. I just removed 1 distraction at a time. It could be notifications, endless scrolling, or YouTube autoplay. Every time I cut one, my focus improved, and I felt more in control of my time. Habit number 15, declutter one thing every day. A messy desk often leads to a messy mind. So every evening, I choose one small area, like my desk, my phone, or my bag, and tidy it up.
My desk was
This
looking
simple
crazy.
habit of creating order in one place helps me feel clearer and more focused inside. Habit number 16, stretch for 2 minutes every hour. Your body isn't meant to sit all day. Taking just a 2-minute stretch keeps your energy up and your mind sharp. It's an easy way to reset your focus without relying on coffee. Habit number 17, stand up for 10 minutes every hour. I used to sit for hours while editing, writing, or scrolling, and it left me feeling drained. Now I stand up every hour, and it's like giving my brain a quick refresh. It wakes me up, boosts my energy, and helps me stay focused. Habit number 18, step outside for 10 minutes every day. Nature is like a free therapy. Fresh air, sunlight, and a little open space do more for your mind than any app, podcast, or social media scroll. Just a short daily walk outside can refresh your brain, improve your mood, and boost your focus. Habit number 19, limit your sugar intake.
That's the
I
one.
didn't quit sugar completely. I just became more aware of it. When I started cutting back, my energy stopped crashing every afternoon. Instead of sudden spikes and drops, my energy became steady and more reliable throughout the day.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
We ain't even gonna.
Me.
We're not gonna stay on that right there for the whole time. But just those little bit of things right there help me out. To be honest with you, and it's funny because a lot of that stuff is the same stuff that we had already been seeing on the show anyway, like the Pomonero technique where you set the timer for 25 minutes or 25 minutes and you do just focused on one task. So yeah, that right there is worth it. Hold on, let me switch y'all back over to the chilling screen. Hold on real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying to look at some hold on. Hold up. Yo, I got it. So, what was even more useful than the first telephone? Second telephone. Nah, I got ya. But nah, for real though, what did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh, sheet. And that's the rest of my groaners, all right? Let's get some professionals in on this thing. Can you still hear me out there? Okay, you can still hear me. Cool. Let's see. Let's get some professionals. Okay.
My wife is dead.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the wrong one. Hold on, I got something to say. Or are you going in mine? Can I go?
Go for it.
My wife is dead.
Okay. Guy tried selling me a coffin yesterday. It's the last thing I need.
Right.
People don't think.
Hold on, I gotta laugh for a second. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Guy tried selling me a coffin yesterday. It's the last thing I need. People don't think grass be wet in the morning, but it do.
Somebody in the crowd was laughing.
Dad told me his Wi-Fi password was Minnie, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Dublin. He said he needed 8 characters and a capital.
You're like,
Yeah. I told you they were professionals.
only child, which really pissed off my sister.
I woke up laughing this morning. Must have slept funny.
Yo, I'm saving this. I'm saving the rest of this. I'm saving the rest of this for another time. This is great. This one was great. I gotta make a playlist, dad jokes of Expansion Pack, because I don't have one. Hold on. Dad jokes of Expansion Pack, because that was good. Oh man, that was good. I'll make it public. Of course I'll make it public. All right. Oh, let me try again. I'm a professional. I'm professional. All right. I heard that one. What looks like damn, I'm stuttering. I'll try again later. All right, it's later. What looks like half a tree? The other half. I'm picking the corniest ones on purpose, of course. I don't have time to sit here and read them. You know what I'm saying? I just pick them and go. I felt that was good. All right. Why do dads take an extra pair of socks when they play golf? Just in case they get a hole in one. All right. We're going to move on past that. Let's see some more fun. I was this year old. I was this years old. Alright, I was today years old when I learned. Let's see what's up. Maybe we should have did the shorts on this one. It might have served some purpose.
Oh, right. Halloween.
I cannot believe what he found in his lawn. You guys are gonna have to watch the rest of the video to find out why his grass patch is not growing. How do you find out somebody's ring size without...
Okay.
I think he won. You can't bow any deeper than him.
I'm sorry. We ain't even gonna go there.
We're gonna take a spoonful of cocoa powder, put it in milk. Now poke it.
What?
Dude, wait, do it again.
What?
We're gonna take a spoonful of cocoa powder, put it in milk. Now poke it. What? Dude, wait, do it again. No way!
Now I can deal with that. That was cool. The way they delivered it was cool. The other girl just sitting there. We need to know that. Because I can get the right proportions of the powder in there. Hold on, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sally O'Malley. I'm proud to say that I'm 50 years old. I'm not one of those gals who's afraid to tell her real age, and I like to kick, stretch, and kick.
That's my girl.
50 years old.
That's my girl.
50 years old. Ladies.
Heck yeah. She like to kick. Yeah.
If you could go back in time
yes,
and talk
this is
to your
good.
25-year-old self,
This about to be
1945,
amazing.
what advice would you give to her?
I would never get married when I was so young, because what the hell was my hurry? Don't
Right.
do that, because that's stupid. That's what it
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
You could be in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're finished. It'll always be like this. Could've, would've, should've, it's over. It's all up here. It's how much you want it. If you want to be depressed, and if you want to cry, go to the...
Today, I'm in New York City,
Wow.
asking
Yeah,
a
we watching this.
105-year-old some of life's deepest questions. Jeanette is the oldest person I've ever interviewed. She was my current age in 1920 when the Second World War ended.
Jeez.
Lived over 10 decades and has one of the most interesting perspectives on life. She walks to her community home every day.
You said, when did dad jokes become a thing? I don't know, to be honest with you. I just thought it was jokes. But now that I'm seeing hold on, it ain't Healthy Mental Thursday. Now that I'm seeing the premise behind it, which is the fact that no one is gonna like it, except for the people that like it, I love it. Hold on, y'all. I love the dad jokes. Hold on. Let me get y'all back to the main thing. All right, here we go.
Still dances and is extremely mentally sharp. At 105 years old, she is one of the wisest individuals we are blessed to have with us on the planet. And I can absolutely guarantee that her advice today will blow your mind. How old are you?
How old am I? 105.
What is your date of birth?
February 2nd, 1920.
February 2nd.
Figure it out.
I'm not figuring. It's just
Figure
that's
it
a
out.
long time
Figure
ago.
it out.
What does it feel like to be 105?
Your feet hurt more. Your eyes bother you. You become a little deafer.
I've never interviewed someone who's 105. You know, usually people are around the 100 mark, but you've lived 5 years past the 100 mark. What do you think is?
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason why
I'm surprised I'm surprised I'm living this long, but I'm here, and I'm glad I'm here.
Hey, Tone,
Yeah,
why should
we'll
people come
deal
to
with the commercials.
AI Advantage Summit November 6th, 7th, and 8th?
Would you say you feel your age?
It has its good points. It has its points. You take it as it comes. Each age leaves its mark. I didn't do anything special. I always ate good, because I'm not a junk eater. I'm a good eater. I'm a pretty good sleeper. One thing I used to do, which I stopped, but I did it, I used to smoke. And now I tell the kids, don't do that, because it's going to do something with your lungs. Because I have a little problem with my lungs. And once it does something with your lungs, you're finished. Your lungs will never clear up, never. But how do you tell these smart aleck kids? They're walking, look, I'm so grown up, I'm so grown up. Because they're stupid. That's what it is. But of course, when you're young, you're not that smart.
Okay, where do you think most people go wrong then? Because a lot of people don't live to 105
No.
or 100 or even 90.
Well, it's not up to them.
But where do you think people go wrong in not being able to live to the point you're at and also feel the way you feel?
Well, people have nothing to do with it. But it's not up to you how long you're going to live. There's no secrets.
But you still
You
have...
know,
All right, take it.
I'm Jewish. And the Jewish people believe that when you're born, there's a book. And your whole life is written in the book. How long you're going to live, what kind of life you're going to live. In other words, your whole life is mapped out for you. That's why people could be on a sidewalk. A car will go on a sidewalk and kill them. They're on a sidewalk, and a car, it happens. So it really doesn't depend on you. It depends on the book. I'm going back to the book. You have nothing to do with it. People die in their sleep. Some people are in and out of hospitals. It has nothing to do with you, how long you're going to live.
One of the best life lessons I've learned after all of these interviews is that the quality of your life is determined by the decisions you make every day. Now, after I film interviews, I love going home and having peace of mind. So I have been using Opera Air Browser. the
Commercial, that
sponsor of
boy
today's
bad
video,
with them
recently
commercials, boy.
reading
The way he bring them in.
features for free just by clicking the link in the description. All right, back to the video. How do you live a happy life? Would you say you're happy right now?
Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Because what makes me happy? People make me happy. I love people. People love me.
Can you tell us what your childhood was like?
Oh, my childhood. Well, I was born. It was so different years ago. When I was a kid, what you call fun, we used to be in the street, jump rope. That to us is called fun. The simplest things we called fun. It was simple life, very simple, because people had nothing.
What do you think people were nicer back then than they are
Yes,
today?
I think so. I think they were kinder to each other, which is a big loss. It's a big loss. Because people need people, because you can't live alone. If you live alone, you'll drive yourself crazy.
Do you think the world was safer back then than it is today? The world? Do you think it was
safer than it is today? No. Today the kids have guns. When did you ever hear a kid having a gun or a knife? Never. You have it today. it's a different world. Is it a better world? I don't know. It's a tougher world. It is. It's tougher. You could be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're finished.
It was not like that before.
No.
So you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
When the Second World War ends, this is 1945, right? You're 25 years old. I'm 25 years old. So you're my age when the Second World War ended.
I know my brothers were in the army. In fact, I used to show pictures. There they are with a gun, which made my mother very happy. Showing her, her son is with a gun. I shoot you, you're going to shoot me.
Yeah. What was the world like back then? Were people nervous and pessimistic? I mean, think of the Great Depression, then there's the war. Were people pessimistic?
There wasn't like a depression.
Were people worried about the future?
They wanted the war to end, that's for sure.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you.
Especially if you have sons.
Yep.
Yeah. And the sons were in the army. And my brother's in the army. My mother was so afraid that they would die.
Hey, what up, Davey?
If you want to be depressed,
I didn't even know you was out there.
Cry, go to the
I'm mad I
vet's
missed that.
hospital. One of my sister-in-laws was a vendor, so she took me to the vet's hospital. Wounded soldiers without legs, without arms. Where they lay like this, and they wait for someone to come to see them. They were healthy before they went into the army. You had legs, you had arms. If you can't do anything for your country, they put you in a hospital. We fought for the country when you're strong, but what happens when you're not? Then what happens? They forget about you?
Yeah, it's very sad.
It's sad. It's not good at all.
People are worried about the future today. I'm imagining people were worried about the future when you were young.
It'll always be like this.
How do we not worry so much about the future and try to enjoy more of the present?
That's very difficult. You can't keep worrying about everything. What is tomorrow going to bring? You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. You don't know. It's the people. The people can make life better, make a world better, or they can make it worse. It's all up to the people.
I made this kit.
Hold on, we got to get this commercial out the way.
Don't know where to start. To celebrate the 5 years, we have 5 exclusive.
What do you think we can do to make the world better, like on an individual level?
Treat people the way you want people to treat you.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the only advice. It's the only thing. I don't want to hurt you. You may not love me, but it's okay. But don't hate me. I give you no reason to hate me. I give you no reason to love me, but I'm not giving you any reason to hate me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just a person like you're a person.
Yeah. This journal has a lot of self-reflection questions in it.
Okay.
And I like asking people these questions.
Okay, ask away.
Okay. When you were growing up, what was your biggest dream?
I wanted to be a singer. I always thought I had a voice because I used to walk around the house singing. But of course, nothing came of it.
What did you end up doing in life?
Get married and had a baby right away. I got married, I was 19. I was 20, I had a baby.
Do you regret not having gone for that? I mean, a lot of people have these similar dreams.
I have no regrets.
They don't go for it.
It's done, it's over with, it's finished, you know. Could've, would've, should've, it's over.
What about someone who's not 105? Who might be saying, I want to be a singer, but now I'm working at a bank, or I want to be this, but I'm not working here. Maybe they're 55, 45.
When you're 55, well, then already, you still got your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
So in case you don't like what you're doing, try to do something that you like more, change. When you're young enough to change. When you get old, you're too old to change. But when you're younger, you could change.
How do you build the courage to do that? Because that's scary.
Well, it's all up here. It's how much you want it. If you want it enough, go for it. Because if you don't do it when you're young, you're not going to do it when you're old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you'll have regrets.
You have a dream, you want to stick to it. Give it a shot.
What if it's hard, though? You just keep going?
Yeah, it's hard.
A lot of people who are around my age, 25, 30, feel very lost in life. I mean, even older than that, feel lost in life. For the person who's lost in life, trying to figure it out, what advice would you give to them?
Well, when you're younger, sometimes, you don't know what you want to do. And many times you want to do something, and then when you do it, you don't like it, so you want to do something else. Did you always know you wanted to be what you are?
No, I used to work at a bank on a trading floor, and I hated that. Well, I started journaling, actually. I started journaling, asking myself who I am and what I want, and I realized that I did not want to work in that bank job. You think people should take more risks in life?
Only if it's safe.
Safe, right.
If it's not safe, absolutely not.
So you were married before?
I was married before.
Were you married?
I had one husband and that was it.
How long did that last?
How long did it last? until he died.
Wow.
It lasted, I was married, I was 19, and then he died. I remember when he died. I didn't know he was going to die because he used to like pass out. And then they called me from the hospital. Your husband is in the hospital. I come over to see him, and the doctor said, sit down, I want to talk to you. He sat down and he's looking at me. He says to me, I have sad news for you. Your husband died. He had a massive heart attack. One heart attack, boom, out.
How old was he?
80.
Yeah, so almost 60 years together.
Too many years even to remember.
What do you think contributed to you guys spending almost 60 years together? I'm assuming this was a happy marriage.
Yeah, it was a good
But
marriage.
most marriages fail. Most don't last that long. Yours lasted quite a long time.
Oh, yeah.
What was the secret to
Yeah,
that?
he was a good guy. What was the secret? No secret. Well, we used to fight. We get to talk to each other. That's all. We sleep in the same bed. He would turn his ass to me. I would turn my ass to him. And that was there was no secret.
Why do you think most marriages fail then?
They don't
Statistically.
give it a chance. That's why. Divorces are very prevalent, you know? It's easy. It's easy to get married. It's easy to get a divorce. It's not like years ago. Years ago, if you had a child, you don't get a divorce when you have a child. So the babies are the ones that keep marriages many times together years ago.
Do you think people don't try hard enough or they give up too easily?
They don't give it a chance because the women today make money. Money is the root of all evil. And because the women today make money, they don't give the marriage many times a chance.
She's just, you know what? She just said the same thing. But the contrast to what she said is, I don't necessarily need women not to make money in order to not make that decision. I just need you to realize that the money is not power. It's not power. The what you have, the resources you have is not power with somebody to acknowledge that those are actual resources. So if you got money in your pocket and you in a relationship, that don't mean nothing because the relationship is worth, the value of the relationship should be higher than the money that you have in your pocket. Now, if you're not willing to depart with your worldly possessions, you'll never get into heaven.
But today are more independent than the men are, which is a good thing. Good thing.
So you're with your husband almost 60 years. Can you define the word love for me?
Define the word love? I'll define the word respect. Because love goes two ways. You could hate someone that you could love. You know, it's easy. It's two emotions. That's why divorces, the divorce. Overlook is the word. Overlook the faults, which is not easy to do, especially when a woman makes money. And she says, I don't have to put up with this. Yeah. I can make more money than he makes and get a divorce.
A few years ago, I put out this video.
What the f is in your mouth?
And immediately it started racking up millions of views. Why? Probably.
So, I got a simple thought question I want y'all to think about. When you get into a relationship with somebody, and this is a personal question for whoever listening. When you get into a relationship with somebody, are you getting into that relationship with them for them or for the life you think y'all would build together? Sitting here asking a question, I'm gonna give my answer. I get into the relationship for the life I think I see us building together. And then somewhere along the line, I leave the person behind and try to go on and live that life together. But you can't leave. You get what I'm saying? That's my
time
answer.
of your life. What period of your life?
I guess it's now, the present. I remember one time my brother was an usher in the movies, and when we came out, it started to snow. And I remember when the snow just falls, it's so white, it's so clean. And he was an usher, so we went to the movies free. So when we walked home, I was the first one to walk in the snow. I remember that incident. It was nice. It was nice. I'll tell you, we were poor people. We had nothing, but we were happy. I guess it depends on your home life. I had a wonderful mother. Her whole life was her children. My father was busy doing his thing, but my mother was the whole life. It was her children. She was a wonderful woman. She died, she was 60. I'm 105 and I'm still here. So how do you answer that? How do you figure that?
Right.
You know, you can't figure that.
If you could go back in time and talk to your 25-year-old self, so 1945, you could talk to yourself, knowing what you know today, what advice would you give to her?
I would never get married when I was so young, because what the hell was my hurry? I was 19. I had a baby when I was 20. What was my hurry? I would have waited, because there are things I wanted to do, which I never did.
When do you think is the right time to get married?
Depends on the times, you know? Depends on the times.
What is a truth that you have learned about life that
I
you
learned
wish
about life?
Yeah, that you wish more people understood?
It's really not up to you.
She said it
Depends
again.
what fate has in store for you. Because I believe in fate. If fate has in store that you should live a long life, you will.
What are some things we can do to just be happier, enjoy life, all that?
I mean, treat people the way you want people to treat you. Be nice. So easy to be nice to somebody.
Thank you.
That's my advice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it,
Yeah, I
guess what?
enjoyed that.
We actually released the full-length interview, every single second of advice on our...
Just being able to, how about we listen to some more of this, some more old people real quick.
My whole family, everyone in my family, I'm the only one left. The day you die or the day I die, down we go. And our life is over. You see pictures, oh yeah, that was my father. Oh yeah, that was my brother. But life goes on, and somebody else is saying that was.
What is it like to go through life at this point and you have people that you spent so much time with pass away, no longer be here? What does that feel like?
I don't know. And here I am, 102. God has me here for something. My work is not finished. Whatever I'm supposed to do, I haven't done everything. Maybe not. My mother used to tell me, when you sit down, you'll do until you finish what you have to do. And I think of that all the time, until you finish what you have to do. My whole...
How old are you now?
I'm going to be 96.
What life advice would you give people?
Well, you know, I don't like going back because there's nothing you can do about the past. I would say accept where you were at and move on and try and be in the present. You have gratitude for what you have compassion and accept what is. And if you can change it, okay. But there are some things that you need to accept that you can't change. And if you can't change it, let it go. Be who you are, and people will like you.
Hey.
How old are you now?
All right.
I'm going to be 96.
That was good.
What life?
Now that was good, all of that. We're going to switch gears real quick and go hit the kitchen before we get up out of here. Fun facts for the kitchen. Gotta hit the kitchen.
Don't pick herbs this way, when you can just put them to a grater, it's easy. Don't put the lid down like this. Put it on the side of the pot, right on top of it. Grab a pan and an egg and just drop it. Boom, look at that, that's a perfect crack. I bet you never thought that you'd be learning with a rap. And what you know
what? I learn with a rap all the time. Y'all always use rap. Yeah, I think I said that the last time. Ooh. That was a commercial.
5
Alright.
tricks to make your food better without learning any new skills.
Yes,
Number
sir.
5, putting your sauce on the bottom. If you make a recipe like my beef bourguignon potato balls, if you put the sauce on top, you've got soggy peasant food. Sauce on the bottom, Michelin star.
Soggy peasant food.
On top, you've got soggy peasant food. Sauce on the bottom, Michelin star. Number 4, when adding anything to taste, add a bit to a spoonful first, then taste that before adding it to the entire dish. Doing this will help you take chances, experiment, and learn what each ingredient does without accidentally overdoing it and ruining an entire dish. Number 3, make some of your straight cuts diagonal. I don't know the science behind this, but the same knife skills applied differently end up with an entirely different product. 2, use leftover ingredients as garnishes. You're probably familiar with the redundant practice of using cacio e pepe on your cacio e pepe, but you can do this for any dish, like putting chickpeas and olive oil on your hummus, or parsley on your parsley-infused demi-glace. And lastly, use words like demi-glace to impress your friends who don't know these 5 tricks to make your food better without learning.
Yeah, I like that. The way it looped back. Let's get another one.
Not to be a diva, but I am not trash.
It is so
I'm a
refreshing
proud-
to see these people 100 and up, and they still have their faculties about them. I pray that could be me. Yes, because then you'll get to see. It's like the camera just sitting there, and as long as it don't get hit, whether old, nothing, it's gonna keep on being able to see and be there. You know, so I feel the same way. It ain't even, I think at that age, it's not necessarily about leaving a mark no more. It's just about seeing the mark you left or what it is the world ends up being before you go.
Whether you love to prepare food or consider it a chore, having the latest and greatest cooking gadgets can completely transform the culinary experience. But while these appliances have revolutionized the way we cook and eat, few people stop to think about how they came to fruition. So today, we're going to take a look at some things we just learned about classic kitchen gadgets. Before we get started,
Let's see if
be
it's
sure to
let's see if
subscribe
it's
to the
any good.
famous one, Set It and Forget It.
Set it and forget it.
I forget. I don't even want to watch that.
My brain doesn't really understand the power of like editing and everything like that. So I'm like, in my brain, I put this pork roast in the thing. That means I have to wait here an hour, hour and a half until it comes up to 150 degrees. Where in actuality, I don't really have to do that, do I? Okay. This is going well.
That looks so yummy.
Do you know if you just slightly push down the lid, it pressurizes it, making it boil the same amount of time. Don't worry, I'll just use my disgusting gray rag. Got it, don't worry guys. Deep on the internet, have you been watching how many bugs are in instant noodles? Oh, is right. So, now each cooking video that I make is gonna just be assigned to a different conspiracy theory. What? Kinda look like a little penguin.
That was just funny. That was just funny. That we didn't get nothing out of this yet. Hold on. Maybe this one will save.
जब भी दीदी खाना बनाने के लिए सब्जी काटती तो ठीक से काट नहीं पाती क्योंकि दीदी को डर था कि
Okie dokie. We got
If
nothing.
you grew up in the 1980s, you know it was a time like no other. From cranking up the volume to your favorite MTV videos, to spending hours at the arcade playing Pac-Man, to
We seen
rushing out
this.
of bed for Saturday.
I'm not doing it with y'all. I said kitchen. Oh my gosh. We watching shorts for the rest, for the remainder. Can't rely on long videos.
Run to me, confess your love.
Hey. And I gotta mute it.
don't know how useful that'll be, but okay.
Discover some hidden food hacks that will totally transform your kitchen game. Let's dive right in. First up, hack number 1. Are you tired of the sticky, time-consuming task of peeling garlic? Just place a clove on your cutting board. Give it a good smash with the flat side of your knife.
I thought everybody knew that already.
And watch the skin slide right
Even
off
I
in
knew.
seconds.
Even I know that.
It's that easy.
Oh my gosh, what is YouTube doing to us, y'all? We can't get no good resources. And when I type in kitchen, I don't want to see nothing about a toilet.
Is adding chicken broth to dog food actually dangerous?
So, Rob, what do you feed your dogs?
You know, I used to think that I was making my dog's kibble extra special by giving them a little added warm water. Like, here you go, buddy. Fancy meal upgrade. But I found out it is a huge mistake.
What? Why?
Well, first of all, you got to know most kibble is only about 10% moisture. That's the same as raw pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah, before your dog can even digest it, their body has to break it down. So it has to pull water from somewhere else, their skin, even their joints.
Joints?
Yeah,
we gonna watch this
apparently
commercial.
dehydration can stress major organs like their kidneys and their liver, even if they're drinking plenty of water.
What? That's scary.
Especially because dogs
to the point.
are masters at hiding pain. So it could be happening to your dog right now and you might not even know it.
So adding water should solve the problem, right?
You'd think. But if you add liquid to kibble and your dog doesn't eat it immediately, it becomes the perfect breeding ground for bacteria like salmonella.
Okay. Lesson learned. I'm never going to do that again.
You don't have to. I found a better option.
If you've noticed your dog slowing down or struggling with digestion, low energy, stiff joints, messy poops, a dull coat, itchy skin, or just something seems off.
Y'all see how long they take to say, hey dog, I'm selling you this.
I've discovered something that our dogs are eating probably every day that could be crippling their health and making them feel old, sick, and tired way before.
If I didn't have a dog, I wouldn't
something
care.
You can do to help them right now. I'm Rob Lowe. What a lot of people
I don't care. And I don't care about you, Rob Lowe. Maybe waste all that time and they never told me what to do about the dog food. Look at that. I don't know about y'all, but these videos just make me feel good. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the visuals, I don't know. That's right. Oh, we seen that before. Oh, I used to do this in what's the name? When I was in home ec class. Look, check this out, Zanita 6'7". Word. Let me squeeze that lemon up in there. Hey, look. Hey, that's right. In the newspaper? Clean your fridge. Hey, do we need to run that a couple times? I think I'm gonna run that in the bathroom a couple times. Get all of that gunk up out of there in the bathroom. Right. That's right.
My honest.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me, the ingenuity and creativity of the human mind. We're gonna watch like 3 more seconds after this commercial, and then we'll be up out of here for the day, y'all. Hey, look at that. What? You'll be protected. You'll be a cutting pro because of that. Let me go back to big screen. Chopstick. Yep. Teach me how to. Oh, yeah. All I need, and I got one of them, the little burner to burn through. Put your little chopstick through. Hey. I'll pull a chopstick out the back pocket on me. Another chopstick. Oh, some tongs. Look at that. Oh, snap. Oh. Now we're going to end on that one. We're going to end on that one because ain't nobody even thinking of that. You frying? Let me get you this little hand protector. That could go in. I could see that in stores. In stores today. Or everybody at home making one. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here for today. If you've been watching the Uncle-thon, you know it's coming to its close here on my birthday. But y'all enjoy these last few days of the weekend with me. Come in and kick it, drop in the chat, gift up, sub up, do something, whatever you gonna do, just do it. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy me being on stream for these next couple days. I think I did had to do at least 40 hours. Been doing 40 hours on this thing because I sleep on there too. So I appreciate y'all kicking it. Learned a lot. It seemed like every week we go up. We will not be, as usual, having episodes of Expansion Pack, but please tune into the DGTA TV Twitch channel and watch some of your favorite old episodes. Go over to the YouTube channel and watch some of those playlists because they got all of the videos that I've been sitting here liking and adding to the playlist. We're going to put this one in there too. So if you ever want to see some of these videos and just want to kick it and go back to what we already done looked at, and maybe you had something on there that you wanted to look up again. I even put the dad jokes on there too. So just check it out, and y'all enjoy yourselves while I'm away. Hold on real quick. Y'all stay right there. Hold up. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. So, how does NASA organize a party? They plan it. All right, I'm going to get up out of here. This is DGTA TV. Peace. I see y'all in, not next week, but week after next. You know what time it is.
The 90s led the way for revolutionary ideas that have shaped our current world, and DVDs were a central component of that innovation. The unveiling...
Oh, you couldn't hear that last bit? That's crazy. I think I got a time limit. Hold on. Don't turn it off yet. Let me see something. Let me see if it come back, Mom. I must have a time limit on how long I can be on. How does NASA plan a part? How does NASA throw a party? Organize a party? Yeah, I got a time limit. All right, I'm out.
Simultaneously, the gaming world was on the brink of a revolution. The introduction of Sony's PlayStation and Nintendo 64 consoles represented a tectonic shift in the landscape of video gaming. These gaming systems, with their advanced graphics and immersive gameplay, signified a massive leap forward from their forebears. Games like Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for Nintendo 64 not only tantalized the senses with their breakthrough graphics and complex narratives, but also set new standards for what video games could be. They transformed not only how we play the games, but also drastically reshaped the idea of home entertainment. PlayStation and Nintendo. 64 consoles evolved beyond mere gaming devices to become the embodiment of cutting-edge technology and innovation, leaving an indelible mark on the home entertainment. The 90s bore witness to the inception of Google, the world's most extensive search engine. This era, characterized by the end of the Cold War and the blooming of the digital age, served as a fertile ground for technological innovations. It was a time of firsts where the fusion of computer technology and human inventiveness led to inventions that would revolutionize the world. Among these was Google, a manifest